and allow them to dictate what I do, feeling stuck and unhappy. Specifically, this is true with our coach. He's moving into Revolution, and without trying, he's become the dominant voice and has began to tell me what to do. Not coaching and empowering me to be a better leader, but just taking over and making me a manager of tasks under him. I was completely disempowered at that point and acted more like a puppet than a pastor. By February 10th, I feel pretty bummed. I don't think Revolution is going to survive. I see so many issues that I cannot fix, and I don't know how to fix. Lord, do you want Revolution to be? I'm pretty afraid about the future. I see the unknown is scary and change is bad. I feel I need to lay my ministry at your feet and ask you to show me what's next. I know you have taken me down this path for a reason. And then finally, February 24th, I'm sad. I've lost my hope in this ministry, and at times I feel like I've lost my hope in myself as a minister. Revolution didn't turn out how we had hoped. We had these huge dreams of having house churches and church plants throughout our city. We wanted to see Citrus College, the students there in the art department specifically, know Christ. And we wanted to see the students at APU really reach out and love their neighbors. And we put all this work and prayer into this ministry, and it didn't happen. So we ended Revolution the next month in March. And as Revolution had been devolving, the ministry and my identity as a person got intertwined, and it made me really question why God had called me to be a pastor. Well, at the same time, in the midst of all of Revolution happening, Troy and my relationship had changed quite a bit as well. When we had previously been dating, before I moved to Oregon, we were very serious. As you know, I had promised him. And then I moved to LA, and I didn't realize that he had changed in a little bit more in his heart. And I had this unrealistic expectation that we're going to be married in 2 years. He gave me a promise ring. It's a promise. We're getting married soon. Well, he was not at that place, and he was really actually very unsure of where he was at, and felt like he didn't know that he was ready to take on the responsibility of a wife, and honestly didn't want to. He felt like it was time to be young. He's in college. It's time to hang out with my friends. And so for me, realizing that over the next 2 years sucked. It was terrible because I was frustrated over and over and over again because I thought we were getting married, and he was not there at all. And he kept hurting me just by being who he was. So I loved him a lot, yet I really hated him because we were just at 2 different places, and I didn't know what to do. So I'll read you a few excerpts from my journal at that point too. February 1st. Now, just so you know, this is at the same time Revolution was happening, going towards its ending. I just don't know what I think about marrying Troy at times. He seems to be on a different plane than me and where I see myself going. How is it that we can love each other so much yet be in very different places? I'm frustrated. I want our marriage to come before taking a gig or getting money or being famous. You never asked us to do either of those, yet you asked husbands and wives to lay their lives down for each other. And then a few months later, I dropped a bomb on him. April 8th. Last night I broke up with Troy. I can hardly believe that I'm saying this. He wants to be together, he wants to marry me, yet he's not excited or even looking forward to getting married. He just won't take the time to be with you. Now I'm not in the way. I don't know when we will talk or see each other again. I'm so sad about this. He's my best friend, and in so many ways I need him. I love him. I will try not to figure things out, and I will focus on you. Show me your way, Lord. I'm unsure of my path in so many aspects of my life. With ministry, employment, Troy, living situations, it's yours. So after dating for 5 years, I broke up with him. Wow, I didn't expect to do this. I didn't know what I was going to do because he was my best friend. So I was losing all the things that were the most important to me. Revolution was over. Troy and my relationship was over. And I know that I knew that God was asking me to surrender to him the things that were in my life. But I didn't understand why he didn't want him to live. And so part of what was going on at that time was that I had placed my value in my relationship with Troy and in this ministry of Revolution.